I did get some work for the podcast done, which was listening to the new Taylor Swift album, which we're going to talk about today.
On the melatonin?
Yeah, so that really enhanced the experience.
Are you sure that's why you just couldn't sleep? Like the lyrics were so profound, they were
so profound, and honestly, just like so much to chew on. You know, like I was like, wow, there's double, triple, quadruple entendres. How does she even do it? It's like when I was listening to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels to sleep, and then Pegasus would be like, "Let me guess, Kaiba, is it the Blue Eyes White Dragon card?" And then he goes, "No." It was like that, except for it was Taylor Swift saying that she has a bigger dick.
Kind of an.
It was that she was saying my dick's bigger, actually.
Which means. I mean, look.
She says, "I'll be your father figure." I believe it's supposed to be a song about like the music industry and how they treated her, which is valid to complain about. But
because it's talking about like being a mentor to a figure. Right?
Yeah, because the idea is that it might be about one of the producers she works with, and then it says, "I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger." But I don't really understand that part.
Then the devil.
I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger.
That really is starting to sound like Lonely Island. My dick is bigger.
Again, I do recognize that Taylor Swift in that song is singing about like the music industry being exploitative to like a young person, but the lyric is just so jarring. I was listening to the album and I'm like, what does any of this mean? And so luckily on Spotify, there's a track by track version where she spends 30 seconds explaining that the song Wood is a romance song that employs metaphors like knocking on wood and seeing a black cat and lucky things and unlucky things.
And that's it.
And then she says, and that's it.
Wink.
Oh.
Wink. It's about penis.
Oh, like a black cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
Slang for penis.
No, you're mixing the wrong metaphors, sir. Okay, Taylor Swift, biggest artist. Everyone knows who she is.
Huge child.
She did new album, and it's new album. It's different than old album. It has new song. It has old producer Max Martin back. It says no more Jack Antonoff. No more Jack Antonoff. More jacking off.
Jacking off.
More like jacking off.
She would never do that.
Well, have you listened to the album? Because
what do you think she's doing when she goes?
No, but it's just I'll just say this up front. Musically,
you like music?
The dancing app from the past? No, musically, I like the album. I think it sounds good. However, asterisk on that. But then like there are just so many lyrically jarring moments that Taylor Swift has always been like a little cheesy, corny, like tongue-in-cheek, right? But I feel like there's maybe a jumping of the shark that has occurred. And then also it may be that she's like reached her, like everyone's a hater. She like complains about internet trolls, and it's like so weird because it's in such plain text. Like there's nothing like left to extract. It just feels, even if there is a deeper meaning, it presents so surface level.
Yeah.
Can you pull up the lyrics to Eldest Daughter? Like this song starts with "Everybody's so punk on the internet. Everyone's unbothered till they're not. Every joke's just trolling it and memes. Sad as it seems, apathy is hot."
No.
And it's like, that's like a thing we say on the show verbatim, but it's like explaining the internet, but like in a song, it just does it. It feels like it's breaking the fourth wall.
It's also a little...
It's just on the nose.
It's kind of alien coded with like, hey, has everybody noticed how the internet is trolling and memes?
It's like CNN talking about what the kids are doing online.
Dude, this is a
10 plus years ago.
These are lyrics written by a kid that goes crazy on Law and Order. And they're like, he was talking about trolling and memes. Every single hot take, it's cold as ice. It's like it's an SVU.
The other thing is there's a couple things. She says this song has a lot of the lyrics that people take issue with. I have been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I'm so unique, I'm gonna fucking die.
How long does she have? Stage one? Or?
I've been dying just from trying to seem cool. It feels like a thing that I would have written as a poem in middle school.
Oh, this is my
that kind of
MSN Instant Messenger
I said that.
He
I
literally
said.
said that
I
before.
said.
He said it's
dude,
his
yeah.
aim.
I said it's my aim
Dude,
away message.
Yeah.
That's just
earlier
a
today.
regional equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is, I'm sure my now would be my Discord subline or whatever the fuck is going on there.
I understand looking at these lyrics why people are saying this feels immature of her.
Yeah. and
Which
then-
is weird because she's 35.
The thing is, like, a lot of songs have lyrics that are really cheesy, but oftentimes they're like hidden and baked into the musicality or whatever. Taylor Swift being like kind of hailed as this like songwriter of our time, like the great songwriter of our time. Her lyrics are going to be more on the forefront, and also the music is so. You know, there's indie musicians where you can't fucking hear the words they're saying, you know? And
This
it's like,
is a lyric song.
it's a lyric song, and that's many of her songs. And so when she says, but I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage,
Oh, man.
but I'm never gonna let you down.
Oh, jeez.
I'm never gonna leave you out.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Out. It kind of feels like I'm listening to Kamala Harris's audiobook.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
This
Like,
is, I'm 13 and this is deep.
well, it's like every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter. So we all dressed up as wolves and we looked fire.
Fuck, that's so
We looked
true.
fucking fire, dude. I don't know.
Pete
It's like,
Buttigieg is gay, so I said go away. Or whatever she wrote.
it's just interesting. Well, so there's also another lyric that is just like the type of thing that I have said as a joke in a video, which is girl bossing too close to the sun.
That's- yes.
It's a lyric that made it into this album.
Should we transition to wood?
Yeah!
Look at her, she's blushing. Oh my
get it, girl.
god.
He's sitting at his laptop like I do. Like if I'm at a cafe or something, he's hunched shoulders.
Dude, Jimmy Fallon, he looks like me after I wake up, and I'm like mad at the world for disturbing my rest.
Yeah.
Like, why am I hungover? Like we drank.
I also really didn't like that he didn't he come out and say that he wasn't gonna get political on his show
Yeah.
after Trump called for him to be taken off the
He's
air.
never
It's like,
been political. What
I
are you
know, but I'm like,
talking
bro,
about?
have a backbone.
Yeah.
Just like
You
all
ruffled Trump's hair in 2016.
all you have to do is say, hey, bro, this sucks. It's not political. The
No.
president said you should be fired.
Yeah, it's like, well, MAGA, I feel like, is taking advantage of this moment. Jimmy Kimmel, off air, get away from us. Too scary.
All right.
WOOD, by the way, if anyone's watching that doesn't, yeah.
Yeah.
WOOD, like wooden, yes.
Thanks, man. Dun, 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 dun.
Taylor Swift is here today.
Knock on wood. What the hell is
Swiftie
going on?
group.
That was like unnerving. They like had a fucking sleeper cell activation. This album just came out.
I wonder if they had the lyrics up.
Honestly, like 6 hours, and the Swifties will have it down.
Yeah. I was like, if these are it's just an audience of a jury of her peers, aka Swifties, then it makes sense. But it is I don't know why it's making me uncomfortable.
It makes me uncomfortable.
It doesn't
too.
make me uncomfortable during a concert. It's just that why are they playing? I don't know. It's weird. Okay.
It just came out.
I want to like do a throwback kind of timeless sounding song, and I have this idea about like I got to
Jackson
knock
5.
on wood, and we would knock on wood, and it would be all these superstitions, and it really started out in a very innocent place. You know, it started out like
We need that.
It's like the Roots are a musical robot
It's a sound
that can only make beeps and boops.
I don't know what happened, man.
It went off the rails.
I got
yeah.
in there, we started vibing, and I don't know. I don't know how we got here, but I love the song so much.
Explain it.
It's perfect the way it is.
It is kind of like not addressing it.
Oh, he's done. No, Jimmy.
But that is funny. Like, it's very tongue in cheek. It's like,
Yeah.
you guys know what it's about. Everyone claps. And
That
then they
was
go,
her little intro thing too on Spotify.
oh, that's another thing that we should talk about that annoyed me. I'm going to be
Oh,
honest.
There's
a track by track. We were listening to it, or I was forcing everyone else to listen to it before, as we were setting up
I
this
wanted
morning.
to listen to classical music.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Life of a Showgirl track by track version, and it includes like her describing every song. But because the songs aren't like the deepest things in the world, the explanation is like it'll be a song called Ruin the Friendship. And then she goes, yeah, so this is a song about ruining the friendship.
It's like a friendship that wasn't ruined, and then later...
you know how sometimes you ruin a friendship? Anyway, here's Ruin the Friendship by me, Taylor Swift. And then
do you ever see the video that's Gabby Hanna doing Genius for Monster or whatever?
Yes.
It's like, maybe I'm the and then like, so it's like if I were the monster.
yeah.
She hasn't said anywhere this is about penis.
It's just every time she talks about it, she winks. And
Do we have the Travis Kelsey comment?
Look,
let's pull it up, the
think,
People article.
I think it speaks volumes that like even in anecdotally, like you can't say it out loud, but that I don't think there's any setting where she's going to say it's about penis, which would be go on,
That's
Fallon.
how I would say it.
Hey, did you know it's about penis?
Did
James?
you know that wood is also a word for penis?
I like that on Access Hollywood. It's just so funny to look at how old media talks about this. Travis Kelsey reacts to Taylor Swift's racy song. It's not really a racy song.
It's him pogging.
It is interesting because Taylor Swift is Betty White, how little it takes for something to be racy. Meanwhile, like Madonna is 50 and is making songs called like "Fuck Me Now, Please," and they're not like going, Madonna's so wacky and wild.
Well, I think this actually does harken to like, and it's, Sarah Silverman maybe not making the best comments recently, maybe not a particularly based person, but they did have like this interesting insight a handful of years ago where like every time Sarah Silverman puts out a special, the phrasing, instead of Bill Burr puts out controversial new special, doesn't have any sense, like says what's on his mind, and then when she puts one out, it's potty mouth Sarah Silverman says cheeky stuff.
Yeah, it's like infantilizing.
Yes, if you can believe
You've been a
woman,
bad girl.
Yes,
yeah.
Which I think is where like WAP, right?
Yeah.
That is a track where it almost feels like it is like, no, don't call me potty mouth. I'm gonna go so hard, like I'm not gonna let you call this potty mouth or cheeky. And then people just did anyway. It's like potty mouth, Cardi B.
But it is a thing where I do think Riz and like actual like being able to sell it has a big impact, because Certified Freak 7 days a week, that works for Cardi B. I feel like it would sound cringe if Taylor Swift said it.
I'm not savage.
That's the other thing. I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage.
You're pretty savage.
That was
that's
the
another
time
lyric,
to
by the
say
way.
savage.
People were thinking that was like a dig.
No
At
way,
like Megan Thee
right?
Stallion?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
saying
crazy.
the word savage.
Saying like,
there's no
I'm
way.
not a savage.
I'm not a savage.
I mean,
I would hope not.
I
certainly
hope not
about
too,
her, like,
because that feels
being-
racist.
that's about
I
being
agree.
online,
I 100%
right?
agree with that.
I'm not
Also,
a
that kind
tribal
of-
savage.
I don't think that makes sense in the context of what that song is about.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean, like being online. I don't know if like,
But-
has Megan Thee Stallion
I don't
posted
know.
about it or
I don't
something?
know.
But it is okay. I can understand how someone would take away, because it's a song where she goes, "I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage." Da-da-da-da. And it's cutesy to say that. It kind of is like when you sing "Baby Got Back" as an acoustic song, you know. But in the same way that when Jonathan Colton sings "Baby Got Back" as an acoustic song, or that Atlanta episode makes fun of like white artists doing acoustic versions of rap songs, it is a little bit of a those are the black words. We're not supposed to
Imagine
use.
I did that. Like
Yeah.
not normal.
Bad bitch just feels, I wouldn't call it AAVE, but it definitely feels like
Yeah.
It's. I mean,
For
like,
sure.
you know.
would this have come across Taylor Swift's desk without black culture? Right?
Yeah,
Like,
and so that's the thing where it's like when you're saying I'm not that, I can see, Jacob, why some people might see it as a slight.
It's like, who is a savage?
Right.
That's the thing. It's like, do you mean internet trolls?
Yeah, it is a
think you
little bit
do.
of a cutesy, like a little cutesy. I'm just a girl. Like,
I'm just
type.
a little girl.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
that's the thing is like you could maybe say, well, if people are reading too much in, and I'm like, well, lyrics aren't just what you write down; it's what you don't put. And like, people are clamoring. People are desperate to read into your work. That's what happens. And if you're going to be, I don't know, if you
the
were
Charlie
just like,
XCX stuff is really like direct.
I do feel like it's interesting because that's like the internet haters song, right?
the trolls and memes.
Yeah, trolls and memes.
Is that Eldest Daughters, the Trolls and Memes?
So it does make sense that she's like, look, I'm sensitive. I'm not like these other people who can take online hate. And it's like, no one can take online hate
Just
is
not
shitty in general.
Just make
But
Not
then
making a
she's
song
also
about
like, your hot takes are actually cold, and I don't actually. None of this affects me. By the
actually
way,
laughing.
I'm actually laughing. I'm not owned.
They don't even know. Standing in the corner
Yeah.
meme. They don't
All
even
right.
know I'm not a savage.
All right, Jason and Travi, let's talk about the new Racy song.
The Charizard, Charmeleon. This is like the same phenotype,
Yeah.
but like with
Yeah,
cop.
cop code.
Firefighter, cop.
Oh, for sure.
Wood, great soundtrack.
Oh.
How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood?
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that? Do you feel?
Are they all like, is he waiting for marriage? Is he saving himself or something? Why is everyone being so chaste?
I feel like that's the like Taylor Swift marketing arm.
Well, and their marketing arm as
Yeah.
well. Like they are very their podcasts, I think,
Well, that's what I mean.
appealing to their audience.
Is Access Hollywood posting about a show
Yes.
called New Heights? that
Which
I've
is
never heard
which is Travis and Jason Kelsey's podcast.
They have a podcast together.
Yeah.
of? And,
And-
so
I think their fans would be the type to be like,
it's funny because that like it's a bit of a cake and eat it issue, right? Where like you want to have the cake of being a little racy online, but you also don't want to get in trouble. So you want the eating of innocence. It's a
Yeah.
bad analogy, but it's kind of my job. The thing that comes with doing an edgy song is that you have to acknowledge that it's an edgy song.
Yeah.
You can't then go on like if Bill Burr puts out like I'm a bad boy special, you can't don't censor me crossing my arms on the cover, and then goes on like Mark Maron or something and is like he's like, what do you mean by you always thought like Saudi people would be savages, and he goes like, I'll never tell.
Well, I think that
It's a
like
secret.
we've brushed up against like mainstream media sensibilities.
yeah,
Where WAP actually is a racy song.
yeah.
And Taylor Swift's song Wood is honestly not really racy. There's maybe 2 lyrics that allude to
Yeah.
sex.
This is like it's what you'd write as a virgin. It's
Yeah.
like the song you write as like it's what I would write to
She's
be like, yeah, I've had
describing
sex.
having sex for the first time.
And I've done it. By the way.
And it's a door that it was unlocked with a penis-sized key. All right, let's see if they say
I
anything
have
else.
very interesting
Do
shape.
they say the actual words?
Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No,
Like,
I mean, the
no?
whole any song that she
That's not
references
just
me.
that's
in
not just
is a
any
very
song. Well, it's not just
way
you
of
though.
form.
It's an appendage. It's not just you as a.
What?
It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
Jesus Christ, Travis, come on.
No way.
That's it.
That's
I
literally-
can't tell. Is he just like
they're just being coy.
They're doing a
just
bit,
silly
right.
boys.
I
And
just-
I got no problem. I actually like I
They
got
have
no
their mom on and stuff. Like it's not
Yeah,
a podcast
I got no
where
problem
they're
with
talking about.
with the Kelseys really.
I guess it's more an indictment of just like America's relationship with sexuality in general.
Exactly.
It's a
like,
moral failing.
It's like because it's a real litmus test is like how sexual can mainstream American society get about. It's like how Hawk Tuah Girl became famous because
Yes.
it's like, oh my God.
What the
she
fuck?
said the craziest thing.
And then went on to like not really be allowed to talk about sex. like kind of could, but it wasn't the brand anymore.
Yeah.
It became like
But
just a down home country girl, actually.
But if you look at like how she was interviewed and stuff in mainstream, it's like, and now you became famous from saying a special little thing.
it's like, yeah, well, yeah,
it's like, yeah, well.
Well, I'm going to bed. Night, y'all.
Not y'all.
Coffee, you're scary.
Some sort of beef with Charlie XCX.
Oh yeah.
Where there is, I think what's boiled down to sort of like a misunderstanding.
It seems like,
and-
yeah, there's a lyric on the album where, well, it seems that Charlie XCX that Taylor misunderstood a Charlie XCX lyric as a slight against her when actually it was about how she, like Taylor Swift is a trigger for her own like self-resentment.
That's
or
right.
whatever.
She's insecure about Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift took that lyric,
Took
which I'm
that
not
as like
familiar with.
as like a you suck. But then they also both are like connected to like isn't Charlie XCX, is she married or is she dating somebody in the 1975?
Travis Kelsey.
I know there's like a Maddie Healy connection.
I forgot about all that.
Dude, I don't care.
so
Married to
hard to
George Daniel, who's the drummer for 1975.
Yeah. So I feel like there's some other stuff there.
That is kind of a funny
feels-
equivalent. It is like the tear down from being the lead of a band.
Taylor Swift has had beefs before. Beeves, I'll call them. I do, and so I think it's not unlike her to beef with someone. But that being said, this feels like such a non-thing.
Yeah.
And I think Charlie XCX is like, whatever.
I wonder, yeah.
I think for the same reason it's cringe to post about online stuff. Just like it's cringe for like Ricky Gervais to do a special where he was like, he fell off the moment he started on fucking screen at his shows putting up a big tweet he was mad about.
Yeah.
Fucking washed. Like,
Why are you doing
Go in a
this?
carapace,
It's a
you're retired. Put yourself in a mummy with temple with all your servants at that point.
You can't have like petty beef when you are very famous.
When you have so much power, it doesn't.
I don't actually know what this is. I just found this.
Okay, let's
apparently
see.
Anthony Fantano did the eyes emoji, so I assume this is like a response in some way.
He's just looking at it.
Yeah, I don't know what this means.
I don't know. I guess it's like
Yeah, what does that mean?
Let's find a blue
response
check to
loading.
explain
Is
it.
this about to be the new Drake Kendrick? See, that person said the same thing.
That sounds like that
Default
Beatles
name.
song to me, A Day in the Life.
It sounds like the start of the what is it? In some theaters, they're like,
THX.
Okay, people calling her Kendrick XCX need to relax.
he's much shorter than that.
I didn't look, Charlie. I had a Brat Summer, like we all did. I thought the Green Day beef was a little strange. It's fine. Who cares? Okay, well, everyone comes to us for the Swiftie breakdown.
Welcome to the White Woman Report.
I will
Too
say
many.
that I will say that I reached out to a Swiftie in my life to get a comment on this album.
Jarvis.
I sent Ellie. I said before we talk about Taylor Swift on Sad Boys Tomorrow, do you have any thoughts you'd like us to share? She said, "Oh, many, but mostly, I think you guys are thinking about Taylor Swift too much, as much as, and this is not us, but like in general, to the discourse. And then also, you need to take some time off to relax and bounce on some dick, and maybe you'll get it. Also,
what?
it's a really fun album. But I'm like, I think musically it's fun. I just think it's a little cringe, and that's fine. People are way overreacting.
It is the first time I've hit play on a Taylor Swift album in maybe ever in my life. I've heard like the singles, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a decent enough time. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
listen to it
fine.
again, but it was.
I might.
Just
And when I'm feeling like knocking on wood or something.
not a savage.
When I'm not feeling like a savage or a bad bitch. But yeah, I mean, none of it's not that serious. We are all obviously talking about it from the, isn't it interesting that people are making such a big stink about it? I guess we didn't talk too much about the tweets, but when the initial tweets came out, when the album dropped, it was like, wow, the album's actually really bad. I thought these leaks were fake. Like, oh no, like, and then people were screen capping some of the lyrics that we've talked about and being like, oh God, like I can't believe it's this bad. This is what Taylor Swift Charlie Diss track leak sounds like.
Sorry, I didn't text you back. I was too busy fantasizing about an imaginary karaoke performance in which I cover Fleetwood Mac and blow the crowd away. That's me,
That's
actually.
not about Taylor.
That's me podcasting.
Speaking of AI, I want to start a conspiracy that the intro to the track by track thing on Spotify is an AI voice clone of Taylor Swift. Can we play it? It's 4 seconds long.
Are you AI investigating her?
I'm about to AI investigate this 1 4-second clip.
And she's gay.
This one?
Yeah, this one. All right, listen.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift. Welcome to the Life of a Showgirl track by track listening experience.
You are 900,000% correct.
It's just for that track. Just
the
for
other
that.
tracks sound more.
It's conversational.
Because I guess why wouldn't you? Like, oh, what, we forgot.
It literally seems like a we forgot, because this isn't like the most important thing. I'm to be honest confused that it exists.
You know what else though? Play it one more time. It could be just such an aggressive noise gate.
Yeah.
That it's like snapping too
but
hard.
that type of noise gating, because we listened to all the track by tracks, doesn't
not.
appear anywhere else. In fact, I heard a crossfade in one of them.
Or they took too many different parts of the several takes and put them together.
Yeah.
And so it sounds unnatural because it's the intonation of her voice that makes it sound.
Exactly.
It sounds like
it sounds neutral.
It sounds like
in a
Spotify
way
Wrapped.
yeah.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift. Welcome to the Life of a Showgirl track by track listening experience.
It's a horrible way to get off. It's like get off on the wrong foot bigly.
Is the track by tracks themselves, do they have the music in the background or it's just
No, it's like it's basically a 30-second intro to each song.
I was just imagining that you listen to it with the track in the background and then listen to the track again and then listen to the next track and then again.
It's like commentary.
I would go great. It's commentary.
Okay, well, that was fun. I hope it was fun.
I hope that was fun.
I hope that was fun.
Well, we had fun.
Well, we do have fun.
Anastasia's shaking her head and banging her fist on the...
I had a horrible time.